All right, it's 9:14, everybody, and as the kids say around Christmas, just 4 more sleeps until the Bank of America Chicago Marathon. There's never a shortage of inspiring stories when it comes to conquering 26.2 miles. Take these two gentlemen who have become known as Peter Squared. Peter Ruiz is a Chicagoan with spina bifida, which is a congenital defect of the spine. 71-year-old Merrill Lynch employee Peter Kline will once again be pushing his rider-athlete friend the full distance for a third time. He joins me live now to talk more about the amazing challenge ahead, an incredible bond they have formed over fitness. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Nice to meet you again.
Thanks so much for your time. You've run more than 100 marathons and ultra marathons, but also completed more than 60 of those with rider athletes, giving people with disabilities the chance to experience that thrill of crossing a marathon finish line. Tell me how you got into serving in this capacity and how you train for it.
Yeah, thanks for the word serving, because it's exactly what it's all meant to be, is to give us a chance to serve others. I wrote letters to Make-A-Wish and Children's Hospital about 14 years ago and started looking for rider athletes. And I was very fortunate enough to meet some kids that had cerebral palsy, had never run a marathon. And I got a chance to run my very first marathon in Las Vegas with some rider athletes. And every marathon that I've run since then, I have never run a marathon since that year without a rider athlete running with me.
Wow. And how do you train? It's got to be different from the rest of us.
Yeah, I train like probably everybody else does. I mean, I push a Specialized jogger. You can see Peter sitting in it there. I have, a fleet of those, very professional, some of them pretty rudimentary. I run to work 4 days a week, and then I run long on Saturday and Sunday. My run to work in the morning starts at about 5 o'clock, and I run about 4.5 miles to the office. I put my suit, my backpack, weights in there. I push about 120 pounds into the office every day. And then on the weekends, I run long runs that are anywhere from 10 to 20 miles, usually getting in about 50, 60 miles a week. I've probably run already over 2,000 miles this year.
Oh my goodness. And again, pushing that weight each time. You first ran with Peter in 2015. This year, he plans to also complete the Abbott Chicago 5K on his own accord the day before the marathon. Tell me about his tenacity and how it affects you.
Yeah, he's a very tenacious young man, and he has come a long way since I met him. He's gotten very involved in Special Olympics and now able to compete in his own abilities on a 5K. So, he communicates with me daily, as mom and dad do. And, we keep in track with each other. He's very motivational to me. He's also run a 100-mile ultra with me. And the young man never slept that 28 hours that we were out there running from Jacksonville to Daytona Beach in Florida. So it's very inspiring. He looks back at me and says, "Peter, are you okay? You keep going. We're going to keep going." The one year that the marathon was canceled, I flew back to Chicago and ran with him up and down the trail along Lake Michigan. It was quite windy and quite cold. And by the end of the day, I think we were the only people on the trail was Peter and I still running.
Oh, I love it. Okay, and we don't have much time left, but if someone at home is wondering, one, I'd like to do something like that, how do I do it? And two, they just want to run a marathon, and hey, you're the veteran. Give some advice to the newbies or novices out there.
Sign up, you get to the start line, enjoy the process, and get to the finish line. Don't worry too much about your time. If you're moving at 3 miles an hour, you're going to make it. You're going to run 20-minute miles. Don't be too concerned with how fast you are. My first marathon was at age 52. And if you want to, get involved with pushing children with special needs, there's a lot of organizations out there. My team, Triumph, does it. Ansley's Angels does it. I do it sort of on my own, marathons with meaning. But, there are very, very good organizations out there that can hook you up with children that have needs that want to get involved, or reach out to the Special Olympics and tell them you'd like to run a marathon with a rider athlete and get hooked up. And I tell you what, it'll change your life. You'll never feel another sense of accomplishment like you do when you do something for somebody else.
Absolutely. The 45th annual Bank of America Chicago Marathon, everybody, is Sunday, October 8th. Be on the lookout for Peter Squared. Root them on. And I do the same, but of course, I'll be sweating it out on the course with you. So thank you for what you do and best of luck.
Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you out there.
All right.